Good morning. All right. The moment I know some of y'all are waiting for. If you watched the last video, it's time for us to get in that dock right there. But we're gonna have to creep so we don't trigger our clock. And of course, there's a telephone pole right in our way as well. Yeah, car, go right on ahead. You see me setting up. All right, let's crack our windows open so we can hear if people are yelling. Okay, I see a box truck who's not stopping either. All right, y'all, let's do this. Yeah, that telephone pole is in a really bad area. Of course, they're gonna shoot across a little thing there. Cool. Now that we are around this telephone pole, and why would they park their car right there knowing that I'm getting in that dock? Golly, man. All right. I'm too close on the other side. I hate that stupid car right there, y'all. Okay, let's swing over here closer. To our right. All right, y'all, let me slide these tandems. All right, y'all, tandems are sliding. Okay. want as much of a tail. Okay, so far so good. Looks like he's too early for this, man. He literally came, knocked on my door. It's like, hey, let's go. It's like, I didn't haven't even got to wipe out the eye boogers yet. And this is what I got to do. All right, we're in there now, baby. I'm gonna have to help them pull these off. All right, dude, I would get out of the way. And these windows are all messed up. So you see how you can't see because it's like a black hole? So he's gonna have to tell me when to stop. All right, right there. And we're halfway out in the street. Awesome. All right, y'all. Y'all roll that intro. Let me get to work. All right, guys, it is 3 hours later and we are offloaded. I'm over here around the corner at this truck stop. I had to get something to drink. So it was individual boxes of cabinets, a truckload full. Heavy wooden cabinets. Took 3 hours to get each individual box out of there. Heavy wood pallets. As soon as we got the last box off, my clock reset, my 10-hour break. So we're about to hit the road. So we're out here in New Orleans, and Harahan specifically. And we got an 1.5-hour drive to Baton Rouge at our usual spot in Caveman, I think that's how you pronounce it, Louisiana, which is just, what's that, south of Port Allen, Baton Rouge area, off of Louisiana State Road 1. I'm out of it, y'all. Literally, he knocked on my door. I was like, oh, I'm trying to catch my bearings, back into that door. And then he said it's gonna be about he said if we do it, he said it's gonna be about 3 o'clock. I said 3 o'clock? I said, oh no, nope. So I climbed back there and have them pull that stuff off. And we got it done in 3 hours rather than what? 7 or 8 hours? I didn't think it was gonna be that intensive. But anyway, so we got an hour and a half drive through New Orleans here. Jump back on I-10, and we're gonna take that down to Baton Rouge. So let's get some miles in, y'all. I'll catch up with y'all when we get over there. right, guys, we are here, and it must be lunchtime or super slow because there's nobody on the dock. So let's get in here and get checked in. We are 30 minutes late, but well, from the time I told them I'll be here, so we'll see how this goes. Dang it. I was hoping it was this warehouse, but they don't care what time I get here. They say I gotta go over next door, so I have to wait a good little bit because they were out to lunch. That's why it was so dark in there. So mean, the lady in the office, usually she'll look out for me because I'm here all the time. But the address I have is this warehouse. I don't know why that always happens when I come here, every single time. So we're gonna creep over there because we've already been sitting about 20 minutes or so. But hopefully, because I told them, you know, to set my appointment for noon. But the agent that I do these loads with, she doesn't always do that. I guess she always just books whatever's available. But she'll never confirm with me, like, hey, I know you told me noon, but I got it for this time. So we got here about 30 minutes late. We were on track to make it here on time, but that traffic really set me back. Big time. It was about a 30-minute, 35-minute hold up, some kind of accident or something. So we're just gonna creep over here to this other warehouse so I don't trigger my clock. But I'm hoping that she'll, well, first of all, I hope she's working today. But hopefully she'll look out for me if my appointment was at noon. I'm hoping it's at like 1 o'clock or so. But usually, like last time I told her, hey, they sent me to the wrong address. This is what happened. Like she was like, oh, okay, you know, go to this dock. But I went through all my Raycon email and stuff, and I don't see a time on there. It says like an open window, so we shall see. But I am texting a buddy of mine back and forth about some potential tour freight coming up. So I don't know, y'all. We might be jumping on a tour. I don't know. I really wish I could have my driver in this truck. That way we can get him on a tour. That'd be a real cool experience for him. We're almost there, guys. I promise. Let's find our dock. Not our dock, but check-in. I don't want to park in anybody's way. I think I'm going to park back here and just walk the rest of the way. I also don't want to trigger my clock anyway, so. All right, let's go see what's up. All right, y'all. So, door 111. 111. That's where we're going. Yeah. Spiders in here. All right, let's go get docked. All right, let's creep on to this dock. 111. We are at 53. So she said I had a 12:30 appointment, but I told her, I'm like, but I've been here since 12:30. I got here like right at 12:33, 12:35. But I was over there next door, and I was like, and they're out to lunch until 1 o'clock, from 12 to 1. And she's like, oh, well, at this building over here, you know, we just independently take, you know, lunch. Excuse me. So, but she's like, don't worry about it. She said, it happens all the time. You know, we'll get you in. Get down there to door 111, and we will get you situated. But I am really thinking about doing a tour, y'all. But I don't know, because it's going to interrupt some of my truck show plans. I don't know. Well, the tours that they're trying to put me on, or not put me on, but the tours that they've reached out to me on, they don't pay all that good. They pay like $10.50 a day. They pay you for all 7 days. So I'll be doing like $7,200 in revenue. That's him messaging me now, which isn't bad, but also you don't burn a lot of fuel on those tour loads. So comment down below, what do y'all think? Should I go on another celebrity tour, haul some celebrity freight, or should I attend the truck shows that we have coming up in September. I think we have an Old Town rig down. I think semi-casual, which I don't know if we'll make that one or not. And there's another one. Oh, I think the Mayberry shows in September as well. So I don't know, should we attend the truck shows? Or should I go out on tour? Should I go spend money and go attend these shows and not make any revenue? So we got to disconnect from our trailer if we want to idle the truck while they're up loading us. And she's like, you know, unplug your red airline, you know, and don't run your truck. I'm like, lady, I'm sorry, but that ain't gonna happen. What does he have in the passenger seat? All kinds of stuff. It's gotta be a safety hazard. All right, so we're right next to this blue container. I need to go ahead and get alignment on this truck like real soon. Same ordeal at IKEA. Gotta put the jack up under it. All right, we lined up okay. Oh, I don't think I did that. It's decent. I just reached for my clutch, y'all. That was horrible. I'll try this again. I'm freaking out with these yellow things here. Okay, now we're around them. Okay. There we go. Right about there. Perfect. Slide my tandems. So do we have enough room to open this door up? I think we do. Please, 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 please. Dang it. Hate it when that happens. Those mud flaps, oh, I love them. Slide these tandems up. Boom. Let's clear that trailer. Get some AC going. Golly. It's a pretty day, but it sure is a hot one. Oh, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I may take a nap. We still got a 9-hour drive down to Laredo. That's straight shot, no traffic. Which we're probably not gonna make it all the way down to Laredo. I don't know which route I'm gonna take yet, because I do not like the scale houses on I-10 and I-35. Like, they both be on some BS. They're both training facilities. The one just southbound of San Antonio, and the one just eastbound of San Antonio. They're both training facilities. And so those trainees try to impress their bosses. And so they'll write you up for anything. Anything and everything. Like, no mercy. Come on, don't slam into the dock. Barely touch the... Come on, come on. There we go. I always like to bounce off of it, then inch up a little bit. Gives them a little leeway to opening the ramp. And I always do my landing gear first, so I don't forget. Man, it's hot, man. All right. I don't want to put it all the way up under there. Where's the handle at? Whoa. Hang these up here for now. Yeah, I'm getting used to walking over there now for the fifth wheel arm. All right, how many missed? I got a few missed messages and stuff. Okay. Lower this thing down. Hey, what's going on? Turn this around. It's supposed to be in the middle, so. All right, whatever, man. All right, let's back up and get out of everybody's way. And we'll chill out here till they finish. Sounds like he's ready to get loaded. Cool. All right. Now what I'm gonna do is find something to put on my steering wheel to remind me that there's a jack back there so I don't run into it. Cause I will forget. So we'll hang this right here. But while we wait, let's go ahead and do our infamous revenue update. So y'all know, even though some of y'all don't think so, I try to be as transparent as possible without just giving away all my personal finances and stuff. So this is strictly just what the truck made, and this is strictly what the truck is bringing home. Anything after that, you know, it's none your business. So y'all been asking for a revenue video. I've been forgetting. Y'all know I've been super busy. The past couple of weeks have not been good. Y'all know when I did the whole California, Florida deal, that was only like $4,000 in revenue. There was something I had to be at home for, so I ended up taking a crappy week, plus that load canceling, just added on top of it. Actually, I think, or did I make up for that week? No, I think I made up for that week when I went up to Tennessee. So I think I was able to make that $4,000 week about a $6,000 week. I burned a lot of fuel, but it was not that good of a week. So I was able to make it work somewhat, but it's still, anyway. So this current week that we just did, like I said, sorry, I know I've been slipping on the revenue videos, but I want to get this one out to you. And then also, there's been some false information going around in the comment section about Landstar and how they pay and what's going on. And I don't know if they're trolling or if they don't know if they don't work with Landstar and they're just ignorant to what's going on over here, or if they are over here with Landstar, which if you are over here at Landstar and you're getting these percentages and numbers wrong, you need to do your research because you're screwing yourself over. So like I said, either you're just trolling, either you don't know, you don't work with Landstar and you just kind of going through or heard it through the grapevine kind of stuff and you think you know, but regardless of what's going on, like, you need to stop spreading misinformation, because the way you talk about Landstar, I don't think you're with Landstar. You're just kind of going off, just kind of speculating off of what you think. But so this week's revenue includes what's called a tow new, a truck order not used. When I did that load going out there to Round Rock, one of those IKEA loads, and I was supposed to have taken a preloaded trailer back, and come to find out there was a mistake behind the scenes, and they had me bring back an empty. They paid me what's called a truck order not used. So a lot of people think that Landstar pays for stuff. Landstar doesn't pay for jack crap. They don't pay for nothing at all. Any money you get comes from the agency, the customer, the broker. It comes from them. It does not come from Landstar. I never get a check. Well, my checks do come from Landstar because Landstar is paying me out, but it's nothing out of their pockets. They're just the middleman. They work as the middleman between me, the agencies, the brokers, and the customer. That's how that works. So there is nothing that Landstar pays for. Landstar doesn't pay for tow new. Landstar doesn't pay for detention. Landstar doesn't pay for layover. Landstar doesn't pay for TARP pay, stop pay, a driver load, driver unload. Landstar doesn't pay for any of it. All the agencies, the brokers, and the customers, they're the ones that pay my bills. Landstar, nothing comes out of Landstar's pocket. They're just the middleman who distributes the money accordingly to us drivers. So with this customer, they paid me $4,000 week. 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 they pay a $300 tow new, which is truck order not used. And I do believe that Landstar does take 35% of that. Don't hold me to that, but I believe they do. But it was misinterpreted that Landstar pays a $150 tow new, and that is not the case. Nothing is further from the truth. Because first, Landstar don't pay jack-ish, and it is just contingent on what you work out with that broker, agent, or customer. So, like, even when it comes to like tow news or a layover or anything, you know, to that nature, when it comes to that, you have to negotiate that with the agent. So if I get somewhere and there's a layover, like, it's up to them on whether they pay for it or not. I can't call a Landstar 800 number and say, hey, this guy won't pay, win. Landstar is gonna be like, well, handle it. It's between you and the agent or you and the broker. So yeah, just wanted to clarify that. There's also been a misinterpretation that, or misconstrued, that Landstar takes 35% of the gross, and that is not the case. Landstar takes 35% of the line haul. The fuel surcharge is completely ours. Like for instance, this load here, at one point in time, I paid $1,500. $1,350 was the line haul. $150 was the fuel surcharge. The $150 goes straight into my, that is my money. That's 100% mine. The $1,350, Landstar takes 35% of that. So this same person has also made false claims about that as well, and nothing can be further than the truth. You can't just take your gross total and multiply it by 65%, and that's what you take home. Or multiply it by 35% to see what Landstar takes. You can't do that. You have to see what the line haul is on that load, and then see what the fuel surcharge, because the load is broken up into parts. You have accessorials, you know, stop off pay, tarp pay, driver load, driver unload. Like, there's certain things that all go into that. And the Landstar takes 65% of some of it. I'm sorry, 35% of some of it, and some of it we get 100% of. So, like I said, nothing's further from the truth. If you're just trolling, stop telling the false information. But if you're just ignorant to what's going on over here, then this is what actually goes on. But anyway, just wanted to clarify that to just so everybody who's thinking about coming to Landstar, and there's a lot of you who have, thank y'all for using my truck number. If you are thinking about coming to Landstar, use my truck number, 433-636. The information is down there in the description below. If you are thinking about coming over here, but these revenue videos help people who are either with Landstar currently, who are kind of confused on how it works, or people who are thinking about coming to Landstar. So, let's get started. All right, so to start off our week, we picked up our load right outside of Knoxville, Tennessee, and brought that back down to Garland, Texas, which is Dallas, Texas. The line haul on that load was $1,685. The fuel surcharge was $515. You see where the load, it was broken up. You have your gross amount of the load, and then it was broken up into two parts. And then we picked up in Hazlet, Texas, which is where we sat for 5.5 hours waiting to get loaded. I do need to reach out to them to see if they're going to pay me detention on that. And in some places, they pay after 2 hours of detention. Some places pay after 3 hours. Some don't pay detention at all. So between you and the broker, you and the agent, you or the customer. You know, some of them have strict rules where they don't pay, and then some have rules where they'll pay, but only on certain circumstances. And then some say they will pay, and then they don't. So, but anyway, so we picked up that load in Hazlet, Texas, which is right outside of Fort Worth, Texas, and brought that down to Houston. It's supposed to have been a 3-stop, but it ended up being a 2-stop. The line haul paid $900. The stop-off pay for the multiple stops came out to $125. And then the fuel surcharge came out to $165. Then we started our back and forth IKEA runs. We picked up in Baytown, Texas, and went to Round Rock, Texas, which is Austin, Texas, basically Houston to Austin. The line haul on that load paid $640. The fuel surcharge paid $90. And then we had our tow new, our truck order not used, that was $300. And so I missed out on about $200 and some change on that from hauling a load back rather than this tow new. And Landstar might not even pay it on this week's payroll. They might take them a couple of weeks, a couple of months to pay it. So we brought the empty trailer back down to Baytown, and then we grabbed another IKEA load. We did a quick little Houston run, about 30 miles up the road. That paid $300 on the line haul, and then $25 for the fuel surcharge. And then we went back to the terminal in Baytown, and we grabbed another one going to Round Rock. Line haul paid $640. Fuel surcharge paid $90. And then we had the load that we dropped off this morning that we did headed down to San Antonio, Texas. And we picked up a load going to Handyman, which is New Orleans, Louisiana. The line haul on that load paid $1,100, and the fuel surcharge paid $275. Now, when we add up the line haul all together, the line haul came out to $5,690. The fuel surcharge came up to $1,160. That $1,160 is 100% mine. The line haul gross, the $5,690 is not all my money. Landstar takes 35% of that. I keep 65% of that. So, from the line haul, from the $5,690, I kept 65% of it. To me, it paid $3,700. So I'm going to add the $3,700 plus the $1,160, which was the fuel surcharge. And when I add both of those two together, we get $4,860. And then we spent $1,250 in fuel all last week. We did really good on fuel. And so my bring home, well, after fuel, it came out to $3,610. Minus miscellaneous expenses with Landstar. Let's just say it adds up to about for easy numbers, let's say $110. So I'll be bringing home somewhere around $3,500. That does not include maintenance on the truck. It does not include insurance. Shout out to 10-4. For unladen insurance, Landstar's insurance, yes, that covers that. Not to the like the collision and stuff like that I pay with 10-4 insurance. Landstar does require that. They do offer that with the Gallagher insurance, but I got it way cheaper with 10-4 insurance. Y'all check them out. Jessica Rush, hit up her to get an insurance quote, even if you are with Landstar. So my gross, before anything, all my loads added up, fuel surcharge, not including fuel, but my gross before everything was $6,850. So we grossed right under $7,000 last week. We were home just about every day last week. I would have hit the $7,000 mark, but I got screwed on that tow new. And so that really messed me up. And then on a stop pay on one of those loads, because I had an extra stop in there, they took it off due to one of the stops been taken off. So I would have done like $7,100 in revenue this week, but due to that tow new, I lost about $200 and some odd dollars on that. And then that stop being taken off, we would have done about $7,100 to $7,200 this week, but $6,850 is, I will take that. And so I actually brought home more than half because I didn't spend anything in fuel this week. I only spent $1,250 in fuel. And so we brought home quite a bit, like about $200 more than half. So I'll take it, definitely. But if you don't know, don't put your opinion in the comment section, because you're going to misinform people. You're going to miseducate somebody who's actually trying to get out here and do it right. But when you put the wrong information somewhere, it could really mess somebody up. So just wanted to straighten that out nicely and get that point across. So like I said, it's 65% that I keep of the line haul, and I keep 100% of the fuel surcharge. And like I said, each independent agent, broker, or customer, everybody pays different. Everybody's got their own set of rules. Like, the only time you call Landstar, I mean, you can call Landstar and tattletale on somebody, but they're going to tell you to figure it out yourself. Unless it's some real BS, like some real lying or scheming going on, then yeah, Landstar will look into it. But just the discrepancy that you have between you and the agent or you and a customer or whatever, Landstar doesn't care. They do not care at all. So they tell you to handle it, grow a pair, you know, and figure it out yourself, which is fine because, you know, it's not like you have, you know, like you're going to a parent and telling on somebody. It'll just get messy. So just like I can handle it myself, the agents also and the brokers, they can, you know, call you and, you know, get on you as well. So I can report them to Landstar, and Landstar will you know, when they can report me to Landstar as well. So, but yeah, guys, that's how we did on revenue this week. They are not done loading me yet. The light is still red. So hopefully we'll be out of here shortly. But want to give you all that revenue update. Like I said, I'm sorry. I know some of y'all have been asking for it. And so there you go. That's how we did in revenue this week. And like I said, we were home about every day last week. So really excited about that revenue. You can make money, you know, somewhat being at home if it works out right. If it works to your favor, you know. But anyway, make it work for you. That's all I'll say. But anyway, y'all, hopefully we'll be out of here shortly. All right, guys. We are loaded and ready to go. So I think for this one, I can slide my tandems all the way up to the front, which is where I prefer them anyway, for turning radius purposes. I don't think they're no more than 32,000 pounds. Straight down to Laredo at our usual spot. Our cluster of a place to get into where everybody's moving around and crap, but right there next to where that place burned down a couple of weeks ago, or across the street from it. We're going back to that place. Back to my little triangle run for about a week or so. It's always a peace of mind going to familiar places or driving around in familiar cities, like the Houston area. But anyway, y'all, they're gonna come out here and give me my seal. Gotta sign some paperwork. And then we are gonna get some fuel probably in Lafayette. I might scale out just so I know I'm good coming over the scales. I think I am good though, but never can tell. Push that in, out, and then we'll push our little drive button. Cool. All right, let's get our paperwork, scale out, and hit the road. right, so comp price is $3.55 a gallon, and we're getting it for $2.77. So that's about what 80 cents. 80 cents a gallon we're saving with the Landstar discount. So $2.77, I'm filling up. Yeah, I was thinking earlier when I helped them unload their trailer, technically I didn't need to. That was just something extra I did. But just to get the products off the truck a lot quicker, you know, when I went back there and helped them, and the guy was excited. He said, okay. He said, if you could just get up there and tailgate everything and put it to the end, you know, we'll grab it. 3 guys. So you want me to jump up there on the truck, get all those heavy cabinets, and some of those boxes were freaking like 6 feet, 6.5 feet tall. So you want me, and stacked. Everything was stacked all the way up to the roof, like just a bunch of boxes. So you want me to get up there by myself and pull everything off the truck, put it at the end of the trailer for 3 of you to get? No, thank you. I told him no. I said, I will help you all pull the stuff off the truck. I will assist you. I'll be an extra hand. But when my phone starts ringing off the hook from me having to deal with some business, you know, I'm tending to that. So, but he's trying to get me to do their work for him. I was like, no, it's not gonna be one of me pulling the stuff off the truck to give to 3 of you guys. Like, no, it ain't gonna work like that, buddy. So, we're gonna get some fuel. Hopefully this is the last time I have to stop. I'm gonna try to knock it out all the way there to Laredo as best I can, which I don't think I will be able to. I'm gonna at least try to get past the scale house south of San Antonio. But we did do pretty good on our weight. So we're under 12,000 pounds on our steer axle. We're under 34,000 pounds on our drive axle. We're under 34,000 pounds on our trailer axle. I would try to get more weight off the trailer axle. Off the drive, off my truck, and slide the tandems up, but they are as far as they will go. So it is what it is. I prefer the weight to be on the trailer. That way my truck's not taking up both of the work. Which actually, let's see. One of my tandem slid all the way up. Yeah, I could go up a few more holes, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna be picky about it. This is definitely a truck tire. Oh, all right, tires look good. We will have to be replacing these back here in the back pretty soon. This is that blowout I had a couple of weeks ago. This one was already on the truck, but these up here are brand new. So I'm going to get up there and clean my windshield. Even though it's only gonna last a few hours, because those bugs coming up I-10 and going down 35 are horrible. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get some fuel. We're going to fill her on up. I think I transferred $500 to my fuel card, so I'm gonna get at least $500 worth, and then try to get as far as we can. But guys, thank y'all for watching. I hope that revenue update really helps somebody. Kind of give y'all an insight on what we got going on over here at Landstar. And so hit the subscribe button. Make sure you do. And I had like right over $500 on there, so it's about to stop. But guys, thank y'all for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the revenue that I made. And I will catch you at noon Central Standard Time tomorrow. Texas Truck Show. We'll be at the Visor Buddy booth in Houston, Texas, June 29th and June 30th. We will see you guys there.